I forget every time.
Listen, Henry. You got to get things right eventually.
I don't want to.
3. Punch it, Chewie! Alright, we're blasting off. I'm going to just enjoy that. You sound like my mom when she snores.
5 sets of armor for PixelFire. They're going aggressively. All 5 players towards the top of mid. This is an absolute bloodbath, though. The CT's picking up 2 frags. Zero and Oscar to shut them down. And this has turned into a little bit of a disaster for PixelFire here now. The CT's can just fall back. They get a 3rd kill, though. Barbar does get some ground back here, taking down Zero.
You know what's going to happen in Twitch chat, right?
What is?
Han Solo dies.
Does he? In what?
That's what's going to happen the entire Twitch chat after that.
I haven't seen that film.
Oh, well, that's because it's not British.
You really squeezed something out of that, aren't you?
All right, 4 versus 2. Let's get into it. Barbar going to hold on from the Palace position. Now, what this does entail is that HellRaisers are spread out evenly across the map. They've got good control of the B apartments. They've got Catwalk, which is a quick rotation through mid, and a hop, skip, and a jump for Angel, who's already spotting onto Palace, and he'll be inside the site as well as Sticko. So, decent positions. What it does also entail is that if they can find fast enough frags, PixelFire, there could still be a chance that they try and get a bomb down. Right now, bomb is in the hands of Taboo, and he gets closer onto the A site. They've spotted the one in the Palace already, so the rotations were swift, and Kutcher will close the round 1-0.
That's a really weird pistol round, right? We talked about this before in the last Mirage game, actually. I kind of gave the 2 options, and I said mid's not really viable when you have 5 sets of armor, right? You're going up to USPs, you have the Glocks, not really known for their long-range engagements there. So you send 5 players towards middle, thinking, well, if you have send enough players, they'll get the exchanges, we'll find some aggression from the CTs, really, but they just held the window and ripped their heads off as they came. It's really difficult to reply those frags when you have the Glocks. So I'd like to speak to PixelFire afterwards and just see what the approach was behind that one, but there we go. It's going to be a pretty simple pistol round for HellRaisers. We go into number 2 now. They'll be picking up 4 rifles. One of those is Scout on Oscar as well. He has been very formidable with that weapon this tournament. Well, at least on the map we've seen him on.
Apparently our mic was muted for this.
Oh, so we missed it.
We may have. I'm keeping track of this now. Well, either way, let's hope that it was resolved in time, and it is resolved as we speak now. Because, quite frankly, aside from speaking, we're useless, Henry.
Well, that's mainly what we do, but here we go then. Looking at the PixelFire buy, they've got 4 sets of armor. Dead Fox. Where's the AWP? On Cobble. Looking like he'll be taking that role, and again, they go towards Connector here. Should be a pretty simple affair for the CT kill. Or is it? It looks like a double kill coming in for Dead Fox, making that P250 juice. Some massive work there. Maybe jumping in as well. This is actually getting pretty interesting. Only 2 CT players remaining. And now then, 3 on 2.
It was on very low time.
Was it?
It was. But this is a decent position to be in right now for PixelFire. We've already seen them win 1 eco situation today. Sticko's not going to have any of it from CT spawn, and Oscar, equally as opposed to the idea of losing round number 2, will find a secondary kill. That'll line us up now at 2-0, but big reinvestment required from the counter-terrorist side. Remember, more expensive to play on the CT side, so that pays dividends as we move forward, Henry G.
Absolutely. Dead Fox doing some fantastic work there. Here's the replay on your screen right now. Not really sure he managed to get away with 2, but the situation is salvaged. And PixelFire unable to do anything. This round could be a pretty much full eco here. Got a smoke grenade and a flashbang. Barber and Fox. But if they get the bomb down, that'd be fantastic. Just looking to buy up next round. Doing anything they can with that 1 smoke and flash. Heading towards the A side of the map. We're going to be locked out by the flames towards Palace for a moment. Here they go.
So far, so good from Zero. Shuts down Flash. Sticko again. He's going to be anchoring this side. Angel, who was the big contribution in this morning's best of 1 win, finds a kill in the round. But it's Zero who leads the way now. I take that back. It's not Zero. I lied. It's Sticko. He's got 5. But either way, it's now 3-0. We do see the guns come up. Barbar and Co. all on AK-47s. No AWP available. And they got to start getting some frags. Obviously, with pistols, they haven't amounted to much. Second round, again, was very close, but that's pretty much the only round they've gotten any kills in.
This is HellRaisers now trying to keep the money strong. Zero and Oscar keeping their lower weapons here. Oscar just on the scout, but as I said before, he can do a lot of damage there. He's not going to be just playing towards window. He's going to try and make something happen here towards the B apartments. He's going to have Tabby waiting for him. He's going to go for that jumping scout potential. As he comes in, trying to make his tags a little bit more effective here. He's going to spot Tabby, but the T's now gaining a lot of control of the map. You can actually see the bomb getting its way closer and closer to connector. They've smoked off window as well. Just trying to push back the CTs as much as possible. Take away their vision. And the CTs are boosting up onto short as well. Trying to just look over those smokes, see if Angel can find anything from this. He's an advantageous position, but the smoke's going to cut him out for now. He's an incendiary off towards the connector area there, just trying to slow them down a little bit as Zero's on the other side, trying to listen out for him. And here we go, looks like an A-split coming in right away.
Well, PixelFire at least getting a response from Flash, but it's all falling apart immediately after. 2 kills unanswered so far as Kutcher and Sticko put down the enemy counterparts that are trying to get inside of the A site. It's Taboo still alive with Barbar, and Taboo, he's going to play a little bit risky and try and take down one back site. That's Sticko, but Oscar's traded onto him. Barbar, well, managing 1 kill, has 2 more to go. There's still a gap toward that smoke at CT. Just spots the shoulder. Barbar's going to get another, and it's now down to the 1-on-1. Both on 1 bullet, but Bomb is still down toward jungle. There's no reason, if HellRaisers had that information, to try and force this play. And Barbar, he's not sure which way to look. The closer he gets, the more open they'll be. Barbar spotted him first, and Barbar, Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 HellRaisers full.
That was really poor from HellRaisers. What are they playing at?
That was terrible.
Like, you give 1 kill away. Why is that player in CT spawn actually facing that? That's very fair play to Barbar. That was very skilled and very well handled. But you have to say, HellRaisers, that is a massive throw. So this kill right now, right? It's a 2-on-1. And Angel, what's he playing at? Like, there's no bomb plant going down. Your teammate's not even near you. And you just give your kill away for free. And Kutcher's on 26 HP. Not really many options there. A lovely shot from Barbar. But that's a throw if I've ever seen one in a 3-on-1 situation. That's just poor. Make him plan and just tacking him together. Put him in a position he doesn't want to be in. Pincer him, and that's round over, but that's one of the frustrating rounds to lose. Obviously, HellRaisers winning that 3-0 pretty convincingly. Do have enough to get 5 rifles on the board here, but no kits. And if 3 smokes to play with remaining. So, PixelFire definitely the driving seat. But it was a close round, so losing this round will be detrimental to either team here. And we'll have 2 rounds, I'd say, so let's see what they can do. Smoke's coming towards the window area. See, he's not committing to anything so far. Looks like it's just going to be Barbar in towards Palace, causing some sort of distraction there. And just feel his teammates are working the apartments. They're aware there's no AWP in play, so they can probably get away. But look at this, the snake in the grass. Oscar has somehow got into underpass behind the players here. He's not going to check, though. He didn't actually get any vision.
It's the first time I've heard you say that all weekend.
It's good, isn't it? Just working it in there. Well, this is actually really bad. He's called, he's probably clear. And he's going all the way to T-spawn. And there's actually 2 Ts there. And there it is. Kutcher goes down. And he's probably wondering what the hell just happened as the frags come in. Barbar picks one up on the other side of the map as well. And this would be so confusing for the CTs. They don't know what's going on right now.
Absolutely not. Zero getting at least 1 response kill into Flash. But it's merely a flash in the pan. Just barely a start. Don't forget, Jon Snow dies as they work in toward the B site right now. Bomb in hand as well. They're going to go for the plant. They'll successfully get it, and the counter-terrorist nowhere near an attempt to try and retake. I think they're going to actually look to save. The problem is the Barbar is still in a great position, so it's 1 more gun dropped. And now a desperate attempt for the last 2 remaining players, Zero and Angel, to run away.
Well, there we go. That push towards B apartments. It's very unlucky for that sort of scenario to happen. It was actually getting into the underpass, getting behind them. It looked like he played it so well, and then just didn't spot them as they're making their way. That was like potentially a double kill for him, just securing the round. But it turns out PixelFire, unannounced to them, actually somehow get away with that. Pick up the easy frag into B, and then the rotation kills come in for Barbar. And it's a pretty simple pickup for them in the end. 2 HellRaiser players remain. It's going to be Zero and Angel with the M4s. But as like I said before, the money reset is not going to be helping out these guys whatsoever. And you're going to have $1,900 coming into the accounts this time, so can't really justify much with this. Zero could drop a FAMAS. They could do that, but I'd prefer them just to keep the weapons here. And here's Barbar on the rotation. That's actually the player came behind him, and then it all fell apart. Here we go then, round number 6.
And limited to just those 2 M4s saved. See how they try and anchor with this, because right now those 2 M4s are stacking up on the A side, but the second one's going back down. I'm not 100% sure. Is that catwalk or is it underpass? It is underpass. So Angel's going to try and walk back out toward middle and cover off now that the execution's coming in. Multiple smokes. A wall of smokes on the A site. Flash, going to wait for the flash to push through it. They pass each other, but luckily Taboo finds Sticko just in time. Bomb planted. Watch out, though, because Oscar's managed to stay alive, stay quiet behind that firebox, but he is found in the end, as Maeve now finds Oscar. And it's down to Kutcher, Angel, Zero, and I dare say there's 0 chance of them winning this round.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 5-on-3, got no kits. They want to be saving these 2 rifles at this stage, I'd say. And the players begin to fall. Just Kutcher remaining now, as he desperately tries to stay alive here. Gone out to 8 HP. Barbar with the first player to drop at his hands, and he gets out, but is punished in the end. And it's just a case of PixelFire reading the economy situation very well there. Knowing they're going to have $1,900 and saving 2 weapons, probably won't have kits. Just do a simple A execute. They're not going to have the incendiaries or even flashbangs to really hold you off there. So they get the initial frags and keep punishing the CTs. Another difficult buy here. They've actually managed to get 5 rifles again, but as you can see, only 1 kit. Smokes, no incendiaries, no head armor. That normally wouldn't be a problem, but the fact is that Maeve has an M4 and Taboo has an MP7. So they will rip through unarmored heads. Let's see what the approach is from PixelFire this time. I'm going to be sending 4 players towards the B apartments. This is a contact play coming in, nothing too fancy. It's going to be walking straight up. They've got 1 player towards the top middle watching for rotations. As I said, that's Maeve with an M4 against unarmored players. That's going to be very easy to rip them apart. Mitchell needs to step up. Only manages to get 1. It's Taboo who comes in with the MP7 to take him down. And now 4-on-4, but heavily favoured towards the T's now as the CT rotations come in.
Barbar trying to hold on from the palace, or rather, excuse me, the apartment position from that window to spot exactly where the rotations are coming. But unfortunately, they've already found Flash with the bomb, and much like Snape, Angel's going to kill him like Dumbledore. So now it's Oscar inside. I'm sorry.
Come on.
all right. I'll stop before someone stabs me after this cast. Oscar's going to try and hold the angle. Bomb going to work inside the site. It's Barbar that fakes the plant to try and force the peek, but it's all on Angel. Barbar down. Taboo left. It's found by Stickout. And it's going to be 4-3. Hold it together, Henry.
Me? You're the one Googling spoilers.
What do you mean I don't have to Google them? I actually watch film, unlike you.
Don't pull this on me. This is all you. Anyway, HellRaisers, after losing that initial frag there, hold the B defense strong. Rotations coming in thick and fast. And it's now 4-3. Good round for them after losing 3 on the bounce there.
Is that a spoiler?
In what?
Thick and fast later tonight.
4-3 now. Terrorists are buying up into this round. 5 AKs, no orbs for either team here. Fragile economies all round. As we enter round number 8. That contact B play looking like it was going to be promising for HellRaisers there. Here we go. Much control coming in. The CTs are showing a little bit more aggression here. Angel's on towards short. He's backed up as well. PixelFire slowly dissect the map here.
We're going to hold on to that catwalk position as Oscar's going to find the first frag. Even through that smoke, just barely enough vision for him to find it. That's actually a really good pick to have. Mid-control, again, emphasizes so much. Watch YNK's video if you need execution on Y, or emphasis rather on Y.
Yeah.
As now it switches back over toward the A site. Remember, they still have that window as well, which means now they've got a quick rotation for a 3-man setup inside the A site.
Well, the problem is now for the terrorists, they've got the man disadvantage going forward. They only have flashbangs to work with. Someone needs to find a pick. Barbar has been the man elected to find it. Edges his way in towards Tetris here. CT's not really giving anything away though, but so far the T's got it undetected. There's the first kill. Zero's the man to find it. The game is up. The T's have to commit now. Their way in. And there's going to be frags exchanged here. And Taboo picks up 2 actually. The CT's now on the back foot. Oscar rotates in and needs to stop this bomb going down. He's going to have a chance of retaking this. He hasn't got any utility to work with here. He's going to have to be pure kills. Angel finds 1. And now the pinch onto the bomb site from Angel and Kutcher, the tag team.
Shot from Kutcher, successful. Dead box down, but there's the response from Taboo, and now it's the 1-on-1. 8 HP versus 3. It's going to be dead close. First shot wins. First accurate shot wins, and that's going to go the way of Kutcher. Diffuse on the way. Another round for HellRaisers.
HellRaisers hold their nerve. It looked like the round was tied up as soon as the bomb went down, and the lack of anything really to retake the bomb site with. It's just pure fragging potential there from the CTs. They capitalise the 1-on-1. Kutcher holds his nerve and wins it. It was a kind of interesting decision there from the terrorists remaining after the fake defuse came in. He couldn't decide whether he wanted to commit to it or not. These are the 2 frags from Taboo. It looked like it really did open up the bomb site. Meant to be in the end. There we go. 5-3 in favour of HellRaisers. Oscar picking up the AWP. He's actually had a very quiet game so far. I haven't seen him running off the scoreboard as of yet, having huge impact frags, but let's see what he can bring to the table now. Terrorists are on a buy, but it's a very weak one. Barbar with Tech 9, 4 AKs, and not much in terms of utility. It's the fast A play coming in once more.
0 shot, dead Fox, dead Fox. Gets revenge though as Taboo avenges his death down there as well to push back the anchor on the A site. But Flash is going to win that duel on Angel. He was the best chance, but Barbar actually burns Sticka. Why does he not leave? Why does he sit there the entirety of that Molotov?
To be fair, like had you moved out, he'd have been dead anyway.
At least take the
yeah, at least try something.
Missed shot from Barbar results in a death from Oscar. AWP successful, bomb planted, knows exactly where one player has to be. And remember, Taboo just planted that bomb, so the low HP player is not the one in vision. Which means he knows where one is, and he can search successfully for the other as he finds Flash, but good play from Taboo. Holds on and takes down Oscar. It's going to be back and forth affair throughout the entirety. I have a feeling 5-4 as PixelFire claw back within one.
That's a very strange round there. You can see PixelFire really didn't have anything to work with in terms of the utility. They went for another contact play there. The Molotov towards CD spawn, that was an interesting factor. Like you said, the fact he didn't move, I think he was just hoping that he could survive the final seconds there. He wasn't affected by the first two, so when you have 100 HP, you normally don't burn out like that, but I guess he got shot in the process as well. Burns alive, like you said, could have faced and done something, and he's had a chance of taking a kill with him. But now then, HellRaisers have been fully reset. It's going to be a full eco coming in here. There's some P250s. That's about it. Should be a very simple round for PixelFire here, and should be taking things to 5-5. We're having a look at the CT setup. They're stacked towards A, just leaving Kutcher towards the B bomb site, and that's a problem because slowly but surely PixelFire are making their way up towards short here. And they have two players towards Palace as well. This really is a throwaway round. I don't think PixelFire realize how easy they've got this. There's the first bit of damage coming in as well. Kutcher just trying to show some presence there. Fox takes down Oscar on the other side of the map.
Taboo above the window has one directly below, and he doesn't quite realize it. It's now 4 versus 3, and these pistols haven't done much to claw into the success of PixelFire in this round. So they're going to sit back. They've got good execution for exit kills. They've got 1 in all 3 possible escape routes. The overlay misleads me. The minimap list misleads me because they've actually got 1 more here. 0 the other pass. No trade. Angel doesn't even try and attempt the pistol shot. He's going to get spotted and manages. Okay, all right. Had the pre-aim down. That was successful enough. So it did work out in the end. I thought they had 1 on Catwalk. That's not to be.
Well
but sadly, it's now going to be 5-5 as HellRaisers have to concede the round. And 1 more for PixelFire on this T side.
There's not really much they could do there. The last round was pretty devastating for their money. Having a look at it now, they're only going to get $99 from this one. Wow, this could be a double eco coming in. They do save an AK-47 as something to work with, but the average amount of money on the board is about $3,900. It would be a very limited buy coming in. Oh, they are going for it, I think. Kutcher's got the FAMAS out. Yeah, they're going in. So, FAMASes, a few smokes, and an AK. It's definitely workable. Not ideal by any stretch of imagination. This is PixelFire in the driving seat going forward. Let's see what they bring to the table. It's going to be a full A execute coming in, Matt. We've seen them run this a couple of times now. It's been working for them on the lesser buys. Let's see what they can do when they've got everything available. Bombs committed to this side as well. No messing around here. They're going to be going straight in. Here we go. So far successful. Flash gets around the corner as the flash is deployed. It means that Stickle can't see from that one-way smoke. Look at the amount of smokes as well in jungle. 3 deployed to make sure there's absolutely no vision. And Flash, again, going to wait for exactly what his name lives up to, but it's not enough because Kutcher's holding the off angle. As soon as they push through, which they've done before, Kutcher was ready for it this time by. Maeve, though, is still in a great position. He's managed to, until Kutcher silences him, and now it's Dead Fox 1 versus 2. And he's going to try again to clutch out this round, using time as his friend. Smoke deployed, forced to go out toward Tetris, nails the shot on Kutcher, and it's now down to the one-on-one, and he's going to miss the shot. Oh, that's more sad than the time Jenny died and Forrest Gump had to raise their son alone, but it's going to be the round for HellRaisers, 6-5 now. I hate you. I haven't seen that film. I've been looking forward to it.
Sorry.
I've been saving that DVD. Well, there we go. That 1v1 ended in dramatic fashion there. We saw Dead Fox have a massive opportunity to take it. What was interesting about that round is, like you said, lots of smoke coming down and PixelFire pushing through with the flashbangs. That can be a very effective strategy. Obviously, the CTs can't see the flashes through the smoke. You push through straight after, but they were ready. They were looking into the walls, spraying them down with the FAMASes there, and HellRaisers pushing around together just about. Came down to a one-on-one, and I feel like Dead Fox, that's a shot he would normally hit. The pressure maybe getting to him in that situation. But there we go. HellRaisers pull one back. 6-5 now as we enter round number 12. Oscar back on the AWP, as I said before, hasn't had a massive amount of impact in terms of opening kills here, but retakes have been reasonably well adjusted for him. Let's see what the T's bring to the table this time. Going to be smoking out the window. They've got a limited buy here once again. Hasn't been a problem in the past. 2 Tech 9s on Flash and Taboo. Looking like a boost is coming in towards window. It's actually Flash that gets in, but did Oscar see him? I'm not sure he did. Maybe he's just rallying a shot off, but Flash has made it into the window. Presumably under deck, but let's see how that pans out. Zero can smell blood in the water. Hunting for him now as the terrorists rotate back in towards the A-ramp. Bomb's going to be there as well, and here's the kill, presumably from Zero. Maybe this is going to be his downfall. He sort of checked the off angle there, but maybe it's not enough. As the terrorists now make their way towards Tetris, his first kill is going to be huge. And it could be enough to... Oh, Zero gets it. There we go.
That was a strenuous moment. I thought for sure that Flash would actually hold that angle well enough to succeed, but Oscar's shot, I thought that almost landed. So it would have equaled out, but instead, it's all going the way of Zero, who continues to be impressive. 2 kills in this round. And Barbar finally managing 1 in return, but the bomb's been dropped inside that jungle position, and it's Barbar 1 versus 4. Not even a chance to drive away. As Sticko will shoot him down, it's going to be 7-5. HellRaisers managing to maintain this league only just, but the unfortunate part now for PixelFire is that they're going to be limited in their economy.
Well,
and with this being the only loss now in succession, if I'm not mistaken, maybe it could be 2. Let me just double check that. Yeah, okay, so it is 2. So they could actually force into some pistols, and it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Well, this is the thing. They can get some PT-50s, maybe some smokes again. That last round was a definite force coming in. 2 players on the Tech 9. We saw Flash getting up into that window. Could have been interesting had they showed a bit more aggro towards the other side. Could have come through a huge backstep there, but Zero picked up the kill. And now then, Oscar back on the AWP. Can see players as they jump across towards middle there. They're going to be trying to get as close as they can to him. Try and surprise him with the PT-50s they have. That's literally all they have to work with. No grenades or anything. Just 3 Glocks and a couple of PT-50s there. A bit close to connector, but this should be a simple round. As I say that though, Barbar taking on Sticko. He is replied there. Zero takes it down, and that's the second kill coming for Angel. This is a simple affair now. Just 2 players remaining for the terrorists. Do a little bit of damage there, but Barbar on 17 HP won't be able to do anything with this map. It's game over for this round, and HellRaisers will be going into 8 plays 5. What do you think about that?
I mean, look.
Oh god, here we go. Prepare yourselves,
Actually wasn't about to do anything, Henry.
You were. I could see you had that look in your
No,
eyes.
I was not. I was going to say, look, this is a reasonable position still for PixelFire to be in, because if they can get to 6 or 7, look, we got spoilers coming in right now. There you go. I didn't know that. They just spoiled that for me. My culture's been ruined. See? Karma.
Well, there we go. Do you want to talk about the game at all? Or?
Well, I just did. If they get 6 rounds here, 9-6 is a reasonable half. I mean, it's workable, considering, again, Mirage T-side. Now, under the current meta, we have seen things be slightly more T-sided, but I'm not, again, HellRaisers has to impress me this tournament. They have to convince me. And this game's been fairly solid, but again, CT side, I'm going to watch for the trends early on in the next half. Either way, Kutcher's going to start this off. If they can close at 10-5, then I'll give them the benefit of the doubt moving forward. But Barbar's already traded that. He's now taking down Sticko.
He's alone towards that A ramp area. He's showing his hand there. Double AWP set up now for the CTs. That's Kutcher, as you said, going towards the B apartments, getting that first kill. It's actually Angel. He's swapped out of him now. He's got the tighter angle in towards the B apartments. I wouldn't be surprised if he went for the backstab once again. Barbar calling for his teammates to come over. They have got grenades this time. 2 smokes to play with, and a Molotov as well. Have had success towards CD spawn against Sticko there, but that man's already gone down. As now then, we're looking towards an A split here. Maeve solo towards middle, just trying to get a call off. That shot's going to be massive. Oscar now stepping up, gets the second frag of the round. Now the TXQ coming into the A-bomb side.
So far, so good as that flash comes out. Oscar fires in, knows that he's close, but he's actually pushed so far back. Thankfully, Angel's in a good position to take Barbar down in return. But it's a 2 versus 2, and the T's are committed to the open of the site right now. Finally, they scurry off to the left side with the bomb. A Kutcher through the edge of the smoke just spots up Flash, and it's now down to a 2 versus 1. A great shot from Kutcher as Dead Fox forces the issue against Angel, and that's not going to be well advised. As Hell's Angel picks up one more round for HellRaisers, and it's going to be 9. Here we go, Henry. They could pick up 10 because the money is very limited.
They will pick up 10 here, but look, that triple AWP setup now, Matt. It's happening. This sometimes can be the downfall for a lot of teams. You get a little bit too cocky here. You're going up against Tech 9s. They overwhelm you. Smokes go down. You're trying to retake. PGL Esports. After this cast, run, Sadicus, run.
Do you mean run away like Walt and not shoot, or rather like Jesse and not shoot Walt? Like you want me to just get out and not shoot him? Is that what you mean? I can do that. I just leave Walt to die in the meth lab.
Good lord. Anyway, let's get back to reality here. We've got the T's now looking like they're setting themselves up, throwing any smokes they have. It's going to be me leading the charge here as he makes his way into the A-bomb side. The smokes have been deployed. This is where it gets difficult. They've got so many AWPs. Will they actually be able to get the kills here on the retake? It's Flash who takes down the first kill. Taboo gets one as well. This is the problem. Why do they buy so many AWPs? They've got nothing to retake with now. Picking up an M4. Sticko trying to chime in here. Kutcher's gone down as well. This round has been an absolute disaster for HellRaisers. Just Kutcher and Sticko remain.
Kutcher's so low on HP.
Not a single kill.
16
Nice,
dead.
guys.
That actually could have been a reference. Run, Forest Run. He could have been going, and then I just ruined something else for him. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought he was actually implying that next one. You know what I mean?
Anyway, we'll analyze the references after this. As that round for HellRaisers, I called it before that even happened. When you get those 3 AWPs, the smokes come down. Those players are locked out of the round. You get the running potential, running through smoke with a Tech 9, right? Just get in there, bang. What are you going to do? You're going to try and no-scope them? That's not really going to work out. And that's a silly round for HellRaisers to throw away. Getting a bit cocky, I'd say, in that scenario. Well, there we go. Potentially an auto-sniper would be more viable. Like, you could have 2 offshore. If you want to pick up another one, get an auto-sniper just so you can spam the smoke as they're running in. That would make more sense. But anyway. Second half comes in.
Yeah, absolutely. And the analyzing of the buy, we've got 1 kit, 1 smoke. The rest is armor. So this is going to be a heads-up brawl. The same. I mean, this is standard right now. Right? This is pretty much what we see every time, unless we have a super high-coordinated execution plan, and that implies, as you always say, Henry, and as we're seeing the B-rush.
Well, let's see what they can do here. They're just waiting for the grenade to come in and start. Flash has spotted 2 players. The T's are committed now. He's got backup from Maeve as well. This could be difficult for the T's to get out.
And that means now Maeve getting a shot on to Angel. Starts things off well, but Kutcher's responded. He's got 1 kill in return. Taboo, though, and Dead Fox combined for an unequated amount. And so far, successful trade because that gives them a 4 versus 2. However, bomb is planted, so keep that in mind for HellRaisers. As on round 3, as a result, we could see guns. Smart from Oscar to realize the flank timing was right then and there. Unfortunately, he goes down to Maeve, and that'll close the round. It's going to be PixelFire picking up round number 7, which is a great start to the CT side.
Yeah, absolutely there. PixelFire did need that round. HellRaisers do get the bomb, though, so presumably that'll be a full eco going to the next one. And so they do have the option to buy. If they wanted to, they want to get upgraded Tech 9s and armor. It's definitely a thing that a lot of teams will do, but the standard is to get the AKs next round, and you can see the CTs by reflecting that now. They're preparing themselves for the AKs, getting themselves a nice clean round with the rifles this time. Not going to have loads of utility or kits or stuff, but it means next round if they can have a nice clean one this time, means they're ready for the AK assault. So, HellRaisers, they're setting themselves up for a plant strategy here. 2 smokes coming in, Zero and Sticko, going to be chucking those down. It's normally towards the steps area and jungle. Running to the site, human shield comes into operation. And just try and get the bomb down in any sense you can. Let's see what they can do here. There's the smokes. And here comes the play. Can anyone plant?
Success for Oscar to take down Taboo. That'll start to allow for a plant, and they're going to try and go for it behind the box. The foot was sticking out. Barbar knows it's there, but he can't find a kill yet. He's too busy and occupied taking down Zero. That's his 2nd kill in a row, though, so that does give them a hefty advantage. They picked up 1 M4, but they've dropped a lot of health points.
Well, the aim of the game now for Sticko is he can't win the round. But if he can take another player with him, that would be fantastic. Just to whittle down the CT economy. That jump's not helping you out, son. As he does finally nail it. The bomb will be defused. As I said, if you can just find 1 more just to whack them a little bit more. They all could do it here, and actually that's a kill if you pick up the gun as well. That's amazing. But he doesn't. But look at the CT money now. They need to rebuy. They're going to be limited on what they can actually do this round. Not going to have the same options as they kept 5 people alive. And it's a very strong HellRaisers buy coming in next round. 5 AKs, full utility. CTs struggling a little bit. 2 Famis's here. They have got smokes and a couple of incendiaries, but you've got to give the upper hand in favour of HellRaisers this round. This is one of the rounds that go in with a strong advantage here. Backhand's coming in, smoke off toward window. CT there, audacious plays actually be facing that, but manages to get away pretty much unscathed. That's Dead Fox. Not too much aggression coming in. We have got 1 CT player on towards short, but Flash goes down toward the hand of the HQ. He can use it at the back of B there. Maeve doing what he can to answer back. That's Angel. He did get 1 player, but it's quickly neutralized that.
Zero going to try and take back connector as well now for the terrorists. Sticko has ladder. This does give a lot of map control that favors right now an A-take, but Bomb's still at Horseshoe. So if they could find a way to pull those rotations off of B, that 2-man stack, it could work out. Look at that push from Barbar, though. He goes all the way down into spawn. He's pushed all the way through A. He's actually surpassed the player in Palace. Bomb's now down. They've got an advantage in this situation as Taboo gets only 1. Zero comes right back out. They can't group on top of the bomb, though, because they're so far spread out. And Barbar, I don't even know if he's aware of it because he goes all the way back to A and gets picked up by Kutcher when he was the one that easily could have sat back and camped that situation. HellRaisers are even expecting it at this point in time based on that.
Well, look at this tag team system both parties are employing right now, trying to stick together and work out what the opposite team are doing. They haven't got the bomb just yet. It's going to be Kutcher to pick that up. He's just not sure as to where the CT positions lie. They're not aware that he's actually got free reign of this bomb here. 25 seconds. Needs to be a little bit quicker here. They do pick it up, but now 20 seconds remain. Good news is, though, Dead Fox is pretty committed towards the B side. I'd say you'd prefer to be in kitchen right now, surely. With that quick rotation, you want to give the call to your teammate. You're really far away, and it's going to be down to Maeve to hold them off. 7 seconds remain. If you can stop this plant, not going to happen, but it's going to be hearing the bomb going down right now.
Maeve's going to take down Kutcher. 0. Needs to be a hero. Goes against Dead Fox and Maeve, but he doesn't even successfully get the first shot off. And it's going to be another defuse for PixelFire. They're going to knock this up on 9. Again, though, you talked about that force of reinvestment in the last round. It's still a similar story here. 3 players have to buy up. So HellRaisers are still on the brink of forcing economy. It's just a matter of getting across that line to begin with.
Yeah, 9-9. There's a big round for PixelFire to pick up. 3 on the bounce here on the second half. It's getting the bomb down once again. HellRaisers do have enough to buy here, but it's a much weaker buy this time. PixelFire is holding on. 5 AKs, 3 sets of smokes. This is definitely with the upper hand here. No AWPs as of yet, but just trying to hold on to what they've got. And it's a full A execute coming in from HellRaisers. Haven't got a massive amount of smokes here. It's going to be quite a loose execution. Just need this first frag to work in their favour.
Kutcher's going to get Taboo. That starts off well for Barbar underneath his shadow. They're distracted. He needs to line them up. He's found 2 already. Make it 3. Barbar with a quick hat trick. And they'll finally answer it as Kutcher pours over the edge of the balcony. But the job and damage has been dealt. It's back to a 2 versus 2 despite the early kills in favor of HellRaisers. And a potential to just waltz into the site.
That's it, Barbar with some massive plays there. Kutcher on 2 HP as well. Yet to plant. 1 minute remaining, but that's a massive kill from Oscar. He goes down to 1 HP as well. Maeve just needs to land 1 bullet on Kutcher as well. This is such a difficult clutch for the terrorists to win here. Need to get onto the bomb site. Get a bomb down. I'd say if you're going for the kill at this stage, you need to be utilising that time you have. Let's see what he can do here. This is going to be hard. He has no idea the CT's rotated towards. Going to be working his way to spawn. As I said, he's just going to be trying to outsmart the opponent here. Instead of making himself vulnerable, he needs to just hope he finds Maeve out of position. 30 seconds remain. Maeve doesn't want to commit to this situation yet. He knows he has the HP advantage here. He would have got that call from his teammates. The plant comes in, and Maeve has heard it as well. It's rotating back in. As I said, just 1 bullet required. The tension's building. Looks like Maeve has got the upper hand here. Kutcher has no idea as to where he may be.
That's impressive. That Kutcher just whiffed on that one that badly. Maeve's going to pick that up, but that's a round that slips away. HellRaisers need to win these, every single one of these. They are, again, still keeping this economy tight, but it doesn't matter if they keep picking up the rounds.
That seemed like HellRaisers had that one. Like I said, Maeve had the advantage there going in, but he looks away just at the wrong time. I'm not sure how Kutcher didn't land that shot. Just
shocking stuff.
Oh, there we go. Here's the replay on your screen right now of Barbar going to town. Influential in that round. It was like a lifetime ago he picked that up, and there we go. That's the miss from Kutcher. I'd love to see that from his point of view to see how much of a whiff that was, or whether he just got a little bit unlucky. But there we go. HellRaisers just trying to do what they can with his lost bonus, and the bomb going down pretty much every single time. And then there it is. Dead Fox opens it up once again. 5 on 4, and you can see the aggression coming in from Pixel Fox right now. PixelFire, not Fox. That's the trick.
Yeah, it was a good try. Winter Fox, PixelFire.
Yeah.
Dead Fox is in this game as well. I can understand, but Barbar's going to play the same position. They check it this time. He still wins the duel, but the trade is a lot more efficient and successful this time around. However, speaking of the Fox, he's stepped up and now made it a slightly more lopsided affair. It's 3 play against 2. Angel lowered down to 10 HP, and the window is going to drop down out of the window as well. Bombs dropped in A. They've got to recover this, and they've got a minute to work with. But they don't have any utility left, so it's really just going to be about clearing angles and finding a way to pick up these kills with only Galils to work with as well. And as we often talk about the lack of helmet on CT side against AKs, they do have it this time, and against the Galils that does make quite a bit of difference. So it's going to have to be fairly successful and almost surprising to catch these guys off guard here. Flash around the corner. They're going to hear that. Zero still manages to catch off Dead Fox. That gives them the bomb, and now Potentially the plant, as they still have to cross back over into the site, going to get caught in the process. No, Maeve can't land the shot, but does take down Zero, and that spells problems for Angel because he's only got 10 HP to work with. The nade, Molotov's going to go slightly far, but Flash will be there to collect Henry the kill anyway.
Nice work there. PixelFire keeping the pressure on here. That's going to be 5 in a row. All of these rounds, Matt, interesting stat for you, have ended up in diffusers. It's been a clutch situation pretty much every single time. So 5 diffusers here in the second half. That is going to show you that HellRaisers are getting into these bomb sites. They're getting the bomb down. It's coming down to a situation where they should be winning, and then it all falls to the last hurdle there. But that one was a little bit more difficult. Had 10 HP on one player. Get onto the bomb site. The rotations were good from PixelFire, and they pick it up. So once again, bomb goes down. Maximum loss bonus. It means HellRaisers can keep buying here. We're going to round number 21, but PixelFire definitely picking up some massive momentum here. After losing the first half, coming back in. Haven't dropped a single one yet on the second half. Orb now back onto Deadfox. He is in the connector room, looking for his first pick. I dare say he may get one here. No one really committing as of yet. You see Angels towards the B apartments once more. Listening out for the footsteps of the CT jumping up. This could be an exchange that comes in pretty quickly. Flash, so opting out, and his teammate goes down. May have caught out position there in the open, no man's land. And there's no return as well, so that's 1 for 3. And now the terrorists in full control. Finally, can HellRaisers pick one up in the second half here?
It's going to be the attempt. Again, they've done so well in trying to limit economy, and yet not able to close these rounds. The round with Kutcher seems to be the one that slipped away the furthest. Good flash over. We don't often see that play. And PixelFire showing off some confidence as they push into A and not only get information, they take down Kutcher in the process. Bringing it back to a 4 versus 4. That is taking the piss, Henry, making sure that they close when they can take the opportunity. Flash going to spray in from the catwalk. Zero responds, but Deadfox is there to take down Angel, and now it resides into a 3 versus 3. Deadfox, he knows that there's one on the B site. They're dancing around. They can hear each other, but Sticko is going to hold true against the AWP, which can't land the up-close shot. That allows for the plant. 2 versus 2. Kits on both CT players, but finally is HellRaisers going to win around. They need desperately to get one of these to break the momentum that PixelFire has. It's not going to be Sticko to do it. It's going to have to be Zero, but Zero's low on HP, and that allows Barbar a quick and sufficient kill.
Another defuse and another clutch situation. They just can't close these ones out. They get the bomb down uncontested there. And they're getting the opening picks as well on this map, just unable on the resources there. We've always got one player on very low HP and is leaving almost in a 1-on-2. There we go, PixelFire. Just keep applying the pressure time and time again. Even when HellRaisers get these opening picks, they're falling over the final hurdle. Here we go once again. HellRaisers keep buying. Why not? Getting substantial money every single time. So AKs once more, just not getting the AWP. Maybe an eco is needed just to get that out, but they're just hoping to break something down as we enter round number 22. Flash in the Famous. Deadfox back. He's gone towards the B apartments this time, looking for that first pick, which they gave away last round. So he's looking to rectify that and see if Angel fancies another go at it.
Shots from Oscar down toward mid, but that doesn't matter. It's actually going to be Sticko instead that gets the kill. But watch as they try desperately to grab that connection position. It's not even that desperate. They don't even need to be desperate because they've already forced PixelFire back into a slightly more disadvantaged position. Man advantage for HellRaisers.
Yeah,
once again slowed it down this time a bit more. Absolutely, once again is a key story in this, but at least this time they've stabilized it because we've seen PixelFire be able to pick up these trade kills far too quickly, it seems.
Oscar now, he's going to be a key player. We've got Deadfox as well.
Deadfox is going to be ready for Angel to pop out from this side, so if he hits this shot, it's the fastest flick in the West. And apparently, that's exactly what it is.
Angel, he got the pick there last time, and this time Deadfox capitalizes, changing his position up, surprising the terrorists there. When you see some reaction coming in from the CTs, they're not so committed now. Neutralize the situation back to a 4-on-4. We can see one player, Kutcher, coming out, is facing, and now HellRaisers is definitely in the advantage here. 3-on-2, bomb will be going down as well. Rotations coming in from CT spawn and jungle. Deadfox still alive though with that AWP, looking incredibly sharp right now. There it is, somehow Tapu. I don't know how he did that, but double kill through the smoke, I think, of CT spawn. The bomb is denied, and now it's down to Zero once again. Another huge advantage potentially thrown away here. The bomb is down in the middle of the bomb site. He needs to do something with this. 10 seconds remain. Will be able to get a plant down by the looks of things. Maybe he's just got to opt out of the round. He's getting himself to the point of no return. And Tapu, the absolute hero of this round. It happens again, Matt. This time no plant for HellRaisers.
That's even worse because now they can't continue to buy off this lost round bonus. It's now 7 rounds in a row. And just to paint a picture, 2 survived last round. Before that, 2. Before that, 2.
Every time,
before
right?
that, 1. Before that, 2. Before that, 2. Before that. So 4 in the pistol round. But, I mean, that's how close they've been in every single round right now.
Taboo.
6 in a row, they've killed 3 or more.
A round it looked like they just had tied up. Finally, HellRaisers coming to the second half, but he comes in, the spray.
Angel's called for the pause, too.
Oh, this is getting a little bit too late. They're eco on this one, right?
The hard part, well,
they could force fire if they wanted to. That's another round.
If they force them to get a bomb plant, then they'll get the guns in the next round regardless. So it's debatable. The bigger question in this is simply, what do you adjust? Because you are being successful. You are finding opening picks. Okay, some of them have been traded. You are getting bomb plants down.
Yeah.
What do you fix? It gets frustrating. You can't call a timeout and go fix everything, and sometimes those finer details are hard to identify. So this is really hard for Angel to make this correctly work.
If you've got the bomb down pretty much every single round, and it's coming down to these clutch situations, 2-on-2s every time, that's the round. These are the rounds you should be winning, right? Like, you need to be winning some of these clutches. Obviously, some of the rounds on the T side will be convincing, but so far, none of them have been for HellRaisers. Keep getting themselves in the position where it's 50-50, and so far the luck has been favouring PixelFire here. Now they are going to be force buying into this one. Like you said, if they get the bomb down, the loss bonus still will be in their favour. They'll have another full buy coming in, but if they don't get the bomb down again, it's back to $3,400. And then they're looking at map points. This is the best of 3 this time, so it's not so much on the line as what we saw earlier today, but still, it's a huge mental advantage going into the next one. As PixelFire bouncing back here, yet to lose a round here in the second half. 7-0 is the scoreline, 13-9 overall. Looking at the pause, it's been cancelled now.
This play was nuts.
This is the bar play from Shadow, right? Yeah, that was really good.
He was patient about it. A lot of times you see as soon as those early trades come into, the guy steps out from Shadow and goes, oh, I got to get the kill. And
do you know what? They're changing it up. HellRaisers keeping... Oh, I was going to say they're going to keep him with money so he can get all next round, but then he goes and buys armor anyway. He had 2k in the bank. I thought they were going to say, right, let's just force by this one, and then we'll get Oscar on the AWP, and then we'll claw right back in. They're opting to go straight towards B here. Problem is there are 2 players for the CTs waiting in that area, and one's been baited in really nicely as well. It's going to be Flash. This is going to be a bloodbath map.
It is a bloodbath, indeed. Maeve, 1, 2, 3 down already, and this is going to be, after the timeout, the most efficient round PixelFire's had yet. So we talked about limiting that economy and breaking them quickly. Well, you may have just lost that as well. Good pick, at least, to get Taboo off the start of this, but Angel 1-on-4, and Angel wings clipped. It's 14 now for PixelFire. JW made the prediction, by the way, that HellRaisers are going to lose 4 straight maps and go out of this tournament.
Okay, that's a pretty bold prediction. Interesting one, though. HellRaisers, I have to say, haven't been hugely impressive over the last month or so. Had lots of mixed bag of results. And like I said, what a perfect setup that is from the CT's PixelFire. Just showing what a solid unit they are right now. No one even checking that from HellRaisers. A perfect bait and switch play there, as Maeve mows them down as we enter round number 24. Oscar does have the AWP this time, so I guess he did save just enough to get that weapon. And finally, he's working the picks. This has been something they've been lacking the entire second half. They've just been force buying. Never had an AWP. And finally, once again, they get that opening pick. But Barbar answers back once again. This guy has been incredible this series. Really impressive stuff. 26 kills for Barbar. This guy. And he answers back as the kill towards Palace he gets. And now then the T's trying to work up towards short, but Flash is waiting on the other side of the smoke as they rotate back towards T spawn. Oscar finding the next pick. This is testament to their buying mentality so far. Had they just been a little bit more patient and allowed this man who's been so influential for them to get up a Barbar again. How is this guy just keep getting kill after kill?
He's playing excellent right now. He's definitely a player they talk about often when mentioning this team. A little bit of experience with him from the Swedish side of things, but Barbar is going to get another one. Speaking of him, speak of the devil, you would say, but apparently the devil's not with HellRaisers right now. It's in the possession of Barbar. He's entirely possessed. There's another one again. Sticko down this time, and finally Flash will get Oscar. It's now going to be map point on the first map of this best of 3. Well, it's frustrating. This is extremely frustrating if you're HellRaisers, because you're so close the entirety of this half to breaking it up. It was 15-15 between Zero and Barbar at this halftime, by the way, in terms of kills. It's 29-19 now.
It's like, to be fair, like if Barbar's playing like that and then he's winning all these clutch situations, and then Oscar got the first 2 picks of the round that time. Just to let everyone know, I don't contain spawners.
Kappa.
Anyway, Barbar continuing the assault here. gets the first kill onto Angel. This is like, there's nothing really to report. It's the fact this guy's just going absolutely ham right now. He's got so much confidence. Here comes an A attack. The last chance to Loon for HellRaisers. Can they do anything with this? Taboo answering in, but HellRaisers finding 2 kills. They haven't been able to capitalize on these situations before, but they have taken down Barbar. He's the one who's been causing all the damage in the last couple of rounds. There it is, Taboo with the silenced USP. Bomb is planted though. That's going to be 0 in 1 versus 3 now. With a Galil in hand, no nades. He's going for this wild Matthew, and he is not. Not a single round gathered there.
That's it. It's
for
over.
HellRaisers. They get 9-6 in the first half, and 10-0 on their terrorist. It's hard to even say what they did wrong, right?